Welcome back. In this lesson, we are going to be talking about your target audience and who exactly that is. This isn't going to be a long class, so just take some quick notes. So first, have you even decided what genre you want to write for? Do you want to be a horror writer? Do you want to be a nonfiction how-to writer? Do you want to be a mystery thriller writer? You probably have some idea, if you've gotten this far, what genre you want to actually be writing in. So let's dig a little bit more into that. So have you actually researched your intended genre? Have you taken a look at, have you used the tools that we've talked about in previous lessons to actually take a look at genres? Have you seen how many readers and how many books are out there? Now, there's no specific number. You know, you're not going to be able to, at least I don't think, at this point, you can actually find out how many readers there are in a certain community. You can get a fairly good idea, and there are books out there that'll kind of talk to you about how to figure that out. I'm not going to go into that in large detail, but you know, there's some general tools that you can use just to find out if there is readership there. The one that I use all the time is Amazon genre lists. You know, we've talked about that before in another lesson, and it's simple, it's free. You can take a look at exactly, you know, you're looking at action adventure. There are 47,000 books on Amazon in the Kindle store that are in that. And obviously there are subgenres underneath all these, but that gives you a pretty good idea. I mean, look at it. Here's a great contrast. Action and adventure and comic fiction, 162. So that's telling me a couple things. That's telling me, A, there's not a big supply, so you may be thinking, oh, not much supply, I need to get into that. Well, that may also be telling you that there aren't very many readers. So what you want to do is really dig into, you know, okay, let's take a look at what books are in here and how they're selling. Okay, so next thing is Google it. Just, you know, it's as simple as typing into your Google search tab, how many readers are there in the mystery genre. But even more effective is you can actually look for forums. Are there a lot of forums for romance novel readers, or mysteries, or cozy mysteries, or how-to books? You know, you'll get a pretty good feel once you actually jump out there and start looking around on the internet. And I suggest the internet because you don't have to leave the comfort of your own home or wherever you are on your computer. You can just look at it all online, and you're going to get a pretty good feel for, you know, if you do a simple search for romance novels and nothing's popping up, which would never happen because romance novels are so popular, you know, if nothing's popping up for your particular genre or whatever type of book you're looking to write, well, then you might want to rethink it or retool it or kind of respin it some other way. So take a look at forums are a really powerful thing, and also go on those forums and see how much people are interacting. You know, some forums may be out there and there may be a lot of them, but nobody's saying anything. But really dig down and see how many people are commenting on each thing and how many are commenting on books and all that kind of thing. It's a great tool, and it's a free tool, and it's out there for you to use right now. Most of all, when focusing on your target audience, and this is my personal belief, is your needs. Who do you feel comfortable writing for? I personally don't feel comfortable writing erotica, so I'm not going to go there. I feel comfortable writing on the level that I write in my genre, which is, you know, it's not PhD level writing. It's probably not even college age writing. I'm probably on the border of, you know, young adult. And that's where I feel comfortable, because when I started writing, I wanted to write books that my Marines would read, and most of those guys and gals are high school educated. So I wanted books that people could read, enjoy, and go through without having to, you know, stop and get a dictionary. That's just the way I write. You may be completely different. You may be writing a nonfiction book on, I don't know, psychotherapy. And you're going to need to get really in-depth and use some really big words, much bigger than I use, and that may be your comfort zone. And your comfort zone may not be writing where I do, you know, more entertainment value, but that's okay. Figure that out. Don't try to be somebody you're not. But one of the things that most readers can smell a mile away is a writer that's writing in a style that's not their own, trying to be something that they're not. And that's not a comfortable place to be, because then you feel like you're faking it. So do what feels comfortable to you. and what will make you enjoy writing. It's all about the journey, right? We've talked about that before. So look at the target audience that you want to talk to. You know, you may be a single mother, and you may want to tell stories about how you've gotten through life, or you know, whether it's fictional, non-fictional, and how they can help themselves and grow in their lives and make new relationships and all that kind of thing. So deep down, I honestly believe that whatever you're writing needs to touch you personally. Even if it's writing cookbooks or recipe books or photography books, it's got to touch you somewhere, or else, you know what, you're not going to be very passionate about actually enjoying the writing portion of it. You know, I go through phases where sometimes I don't feel like writing for a couple of days. Maybe my enthusiasm has waned a little bit, and I don't know, I'm just having a hard time writing. But you know what? I always go back to it because of my readership, because I know I'm putting out stories that my readership loves to read. And I don't want to let them down. And for me personally, it's also getting out emotions in me that I feel and that I've been through, and it's almost therapeutic, and you might go through the same thing. So anyway, that was a quick class on who your target audience is, some of the things that you should take a look at, some of the things you should look at both out in the market and within yourself. So hopefully that helped, and I will see you in the next lesson.